Hi, this is day 4 of Get Back on Your Treatment Plans, or Get Back on the Wagon as I've called it this year. Okay, this is 14 days of support to get you back to doing the basics of what are probably on your treatment plans, and to help you recover after Christmas, because so many of you almost think that, oh, I've blown it over Christmas. Well, you haven't. You know, you've had a good time. We're all entitled to a good time at the end of the day, let's face it. But if you've been coming to me and you've been given a treatment plan, then you've probably been given some of these basics to do. So day 4, what do I want you to do? I want you to think about doing some exercise, hence why I'm dressed like this. I'm off for a walk in a minute, and walking is one of the most important things in my life as far as I'm concerned. I use it as a time to meditate, so I tend to go to places where I can almost zone out, see something beautiful. I'm very lucky, I live in a place which actually has the most spectacular scenery, and so I make sure that I do one of my favourite things every day. Now, exercise doesn't have to be a chore. I really do see a lot of clients who think that exercise is a monotony and is another thing on their to-do list. Oh, I've got to go to the gym, is what they'll tend to say to me. Well, I've got plenty of friends who are personal trainers. One of my favourite clients is a personal trainer. I love her to bits. But the thing is that for some people it really works well. But she'll tell you that not everybody ends up in the gym, that some people end up doing other things. And so think about things like doing some yoga at home, getting out for a walk, borrow somebody else's dog. There's a company called Borrow My Dog. And one of our radio hosts actually borrows her dog out for people to walk it. It means you haven't got the commitment of somebody else's dog. How perfect is that? But do take some dog bags, just remember that. Okay, so there are plenty of things though you can be doing. Dancing raises the endorphin levels and makes you feel fantastic. You know, you go out and dance, and believe me, you'll do about 3 hours of exercise and won't even realise it, and you'll have such a good laugh doing it because of all the music. Okay, so there's other things you can do if you don't want to go to the gym. Walking, dancing, you know, you've got all your martial arts and things like that if you want to go and do something physical like that. You know, people think that exercise has just got to be a run, where it doesn't have to be. You know, I tend to do a little bit of yoga every other day, a few weights and things like this, and I do it in my own time. So I want you to do some exercise. Now, I know some of you who are my clients will be unable to do any exercise, or consider you can't do any exercise. Well, don't forget you can do the most basic of exercises, and a personal trainer will actually be able to take you through some really basic things that you can even do whilst you're in bed. And don't forget that actually visualization is one of the most powerful exercises you can be doing. If you know, John Gabriel has got a book out, he's just released a book, and which points out about the power of visualization and health in particular, but plenty of people use visualization. I'm going to talk about visualization in more detail. So if you are unable to do any exercise, even by moving just your toes and your fingers each day, and your arms a little bit, then remember to do some visualization. Okay, so that's day 4 of Get Back on the Wagon. Hey, just a little bit, doesn't need to be a lot. Get moving.